Hi everyone. Good evening to all of you. Welcome to this session titled Master Scalping with Fire Seconds Charts. So इस सेशन में हम लोग डिस्कस करने वाले हैं about the newly launched seconds chart and how all of us as traders can utilize seconds charts to the best of our abilities. तो इस सेशन में हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे कि seconds chart होता क्या है और इसको किस तरीके से हम लोग इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. एंड thirdly, हम लोग एक एग्जाम्पल लेके आज टुडे वाज बैंक निफ्टी एक्सपायरी. सो आज आज का जो बैंक निफ्टी चार्ट है उसको उठा के हम लोग देखते हैं कि सेकेंड्स चार्ट को किस तरीके से स्कैल्पिंग करने के लिए हम लोग फायदा उठा सकते हैं सेकेंड्स चार्ट का. So without further ado, let me just start off by sharing my screen and we'll discuss quickly as to what seconds charts basically mean. So hopefully my screen is visible to all of you. So जैसे हम देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे we have opened up a nifty chart and the time frames जो हम generally time frames देखते हैं markets में वो होता है 1 minute time frame, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour and so on. तो स्कैल्पिंग होता है जब हम स्कैल्पिंग करना चाहते हैं. स्कैल्पिंग का मतलब है वेरी क्विक शॉर्ट टर्म मूवमेंट्स का फायदा उठाना. तो उसको हम बुलाते हैं स्कैल्पिंग. तो स्कैल्पिंग करने के लिए हम लोगों को we generally tend to or scalpers tend to use 1 minute time frame and sometimes maybe 3 minutes time frames. लेकिन ऑप्शंस में स्पेशली इंडेक्स ऑप्शंस में there is a lot of movement happening even on shorter time frames जो हम आज हम एक्सप्लोर करने वाले. तो as you can see here, if we go to the time frame section हमारे charts पे, Fire Seconds chart is available both on Fire's web as well as Fire's app. तो आपको यहाँ पे टाइम फ्रेम पे जाना पड़ेगा. टाइम फ्रेम पे जाने के बाद आपको यहाँ पे मल्टीपल सेकेंड्स चार्ट का ऑप्शन मिलता है. So we see 5 seconds chart here, 10 seconds, 15, 30 and 45. So these are the 5 new time frames that we have launched. So if you want to trade on a 5 seconds time frame, तो यहाँ पे आपको 5 सेकंड पे क्लिक करना पड़ेगा. So when you click on the 5 seconds time frame, every candlestick that is represented here is a 5 seconds candlestick, which means the beginning of the candlestick to the end of the candlestick is only 5 seconds. So if we scroll back, we are able to see, if I just zoom in and show you, यहाँ पे आपको दिखता है कि 3:10 और 3:11 के बीच में, यानी 3:10 PM to 3:11 PM के बीच में यहाँ पे आपको इतने सारे कैंडलस्टिक्स बन चुका है, राइट? सो नाउ let's go and try to find out how to basically use these candlesticks to our advantage. Okay, so let us first try to understand कि Fire Seconds time frame किस charts पे हम लोग use कर सकते हैं. Can we use it on equity charts? We can technically, but is it useful for us? First we will discuss from there and then we will move to index options, यानी Nifty options, Fin Nifty, Mid Cap Nifty, Bank Nifty and so on. तो if I, for example, take Adani Enterprises equity chart, right? तो हम लोग यहाँ पे 5 seconds के time frame पे explore कर रहे हैं whether there are scalping opportunities. So if you actually see, this is how the chart actually looks like. So if you want to take a quick scalp, let us say from this point to this point, which is a good movement as per when you look at it visually. लेकिन when we actually see the total movement that has occurred, it is only about 0.21%. तो 0.21% को हम लोग जनरली इतने आसानी से या स्कैल्प करने से कोई फायदा नहीं होता है, क्योंकि 0.21% में स्लिपेज जो हम बोलते हैं, यानी बिड और आस्क के बीच में जो प्राइस होता है, स्प्रेड होता है, वो थोड़ा सा ज्यादा होता है इक्विटी में. तो एंड चार्जेस वगैरह, स्टैट्यूटरी चार्जेस वगैरह मिला के it generally doesn't make sense to try to scalp 0.1, 0.2%. तो इसके लिए हम लोगों को ज्यादा इस पे दिमाग खराब नहीं करना है. So same goes for any stock that you actually take. So generally when you take an equity linked stock, you will not see that scalping opportunities or seconds time frame provide any meaningful scalping opportunity. तो यहाँ से यहाँ पे भी अगर हम मूवमेंट देख रहे हैं, जैसे आपको यहाँ पे दिख रहा है, this is a 10-minute movement, right? 10 minute 35 seconds. But the movement has from here to here has hardly been 0.2%. जैसे यहाँ पे आपको दिख रहा है. This does not give us enough conviction or enough, I would say, incentive to go and try to scalp. So, who is the seconds chart, or who should basically use the seconds chart and on which instrument? अभी हम लोग एक्सप्लोर करते हैं ऑप्शंस का डेटा निकाल के, स्पेशली इंडाइसेस. सो नाउ लेट्स मूव ऑन टू समथिंग लाइक, आज बैंक निफ्टी एक्सपायरी है, सो लेट्स मूव टू बैंक निफ्टी चार्ट. So today, let me just go and try to see at what price Bank Nifty started today. So early in the morning, Bank Nifty started somewhere around 47,300. तो हम लोग एक 47,300 का कॉल चार्ट उठा के देखते हैं. So we'll take Bank Nifty 47,300 call, today's expiry, and हम लोग यहाँ पे 5 seconds chart लगा देते हैं. ठीक है, तो लगाने के बाद we have to let's scroll to the very beginning of the day, which will be quite a good number of candlesticks here. So this is where the day actually started. So let us see कि 5 seconds time frame पे कितने opportunities मिलते हैं हमको to exploit. ठीक है, so let us go leg by leg and try to find out how many actual opportunities we got. There is one opportunity starting from here to here, right? So let us try to see कि कितने time frame में लगा ये movement. So if I do this, I can find out that in 8 minutes 5 seconds, roughly 8 minutes straight scalping trade में 55% movement is what we were able to capture quickly. And similarly, if we move on to a movement that is from here to here, as you can see from here to here, if we try to look at the number of candlesticks, it's just a 3 minute 25 seconds trade. And 3 minutes 25 seconds mein, the price has moved by over 25%. So again, if we try to take a look at this particular movement, this movement started somewhere here and ended somewhere here. So 1 minute 50 seconds mein, the chart has, or the price has moved by 74%. Now, to take advantage of these price movements, you cannot look at larger time frames. मैं आपको दिखा दूंगा larger time frame पे भी. So you need to be able to condense, you need to be able to have a very open approach जहां पे आपको हर एक movement दिख रहा है. So as you can see, 1 minute 50 seconds में 74% movement. The 5 seconds chart has clearly shown कि कहां से start हो रहा है, कहां पे end हो रहा है. Again, if we take this movement from here to here, this trade or the time, basically this trade's time basically lasted for 4 minutes 50 seconds. And as you can see, there is a 43% movement over here. Similarly, यहाँ पे एक और movement है from here to here. This is somewhere around 22%, and it only took 4 minutes to make this movement happen. Again, there is a very quick scalp from here to here. This is a 12% move, and the trade lasted for 55 seconds. There's another quick scalp right over here. 2 minutes 25 seconds में 9%, and there is another movement here that can be seen for scalpers, 46% in roughly 6 minutes 15 seconds. So ऐसे अगर देखा जाए तो हमको multiple options मिलता है to, और या multiple opportunities मिलता है with a 5 seconds time. So let me show you a couple of more trades. 1 minute 35 seconds में 7.6% है यहाँ पे approximately. Then we have another similar move right over here. 1 minute में somewhere around 9%. Multiple legs like that. And even over here, within a span of 3 minutes 40 seconds, we have a 20% up move and so on. So this continues for a very, very long period of time. जहाँ पे आपको ये micro movements जो होते हैं 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, जो which tend to happen within a span of 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, इसको स्कैल्प करने के लिए आप लोग 5 मिनट चार्ट्स नहीं देख सकते, 3 मिनट्स चार्ट भी टेक्निकली नहीं देख सकते. तो इसके लिए आपको 5 सेकेंड्स 10 सेकेंड्स वाला टाइम फ्रेम को देखना पड़ेगा. तो there's an opportunity again here where you can see a 44% movement यहाँ पे occurred within 4 minutes 20 seconds. So this is where scalping actually comes into picture. So as you can see, there are so many movements, very good movements that have happened today on a 5 seconds time frame, जो generally हमको नहीं मिलता है. We will also go back to a 5 minutes chart and try to see. So if you see just the 5 seconds chart today, more than 20% move आपको 12 बार या 12 to 13 टाइम्स आपको ऑलरेडी मिल चुका है, एंड विद इन दिस देर आर प्लेंटी ऑफ अदर मूव्स विच आर 30%, 40% एंड सो ऑन. So if we have to look at a 5 minute candlestick, so if you have to look at 5 minute candlesticks, आज का मूवमेंट अगर देखा जाए यहां से, आपको सिर्फ दिखता है एक मूवमेंट, ये वाला, यहां से यहां तक. This is the second movement that you can see. And this is kind of like a movement that you can see, maybe the third movement. So these are all just the basic things that we can see with our eyes when we are trying to scalp. So with our users coming and telling us that as hardcore options traders, we need lesser time frames so that we can try to make use of or try to exploit these opportunities quickly in the markets which are arising. We went above and beyond, and we have now introduced these time frames for you. That is 5, 10, 15, 30, and 45 seconds. So a couple of things to know. ये जो time frames है, it can be applied on all instruments across the FYERS platform, and you can basically apply it to the instrument of your choice. But our sincere suggestion is do not try to apply it on individual stocks like this, क्योंकि यहाँ पे liquidity थोड़ा सा कम होता है. Maybe you can try to check if a 30 seconds time frame जो मैंने अभी apply किया है, maybe if this works for you quick scalping के लिए, क्योंकि you do get some sort of decent opportunities, but anything less than that, that is 15 seconds, 10 seconds or 5 seconds, इसको हम लोगों को ज्यादातर we'll have to try to apply it on Fin Nifty, Bank Nifty, Nifty, Sensex, and indices based, either predominantly futures charts, sorry, predominantly options charts. Futures charts पे भी ये ज्यादा काम नहीं आने वाला है, क्योंकि the fluctuation that happens within 4 minutes, 5 minutes futures chart पे ज्यादा नहीं होता है. तो इसको exploit करने के लिए हम लोगों को इसका फायदा नहीं उठा पाते हैं generally. So this is how we go ahead and use seconds chart on the FYERS platform. So with that said, I encourage everybody to maybe start checking this out, especially options traders, index traders. कल से भी आप इसका फायदा उठा सकते हैं. It has been over a week since we have launched this on our platform. So without further ado, I am happy to take any questions that the audience has today for us. And we'll begin with the set of questions that have come on Zoom. And we'll also quickly move on to any questions that you may have on YouTube, to our YouTube audience too. So let's begin with the first question. एंट्री एग्जिट कैसे सेलेक्ट करना है? अगेन स्कैल्पिंग के लिए मतलब हम लोगों को खुद डिसाइड करना पड़ता है, डिपेंड्स ऑन योर स्ट्रेटेजी. बट फॉर क्विक एंट्री एंड एग्जिट्स इट स्कैल्पर्स, देखिए स्कैल्पर्स टेप रीडर्स भी होते हैं. टेप रीडर्स इन द सेंस दे आर जस्ट फॉलोइंग द मार्केट्स कंटिन्यूअसली, एंड उनको अगर लग रहा है कि मार्केट्स हैव स्टार्टेड ट्रेंडिंग, लेकिन उनको पता नहीं है कि ट्रेंड कब तक रहेगा. इफ दे आर नोटिसिंग अ स्मॉल डिप ऑन द 5 seconds chart, they can just take advantage of it for the next 2 to 3 minutes so that it goes up by 10-15%. The second question is, we would be interested in seeing your back-tested results, also the probability of a successful trade over a period of time. So you will have to be more elaborate on what kind of back-tested results you want to see. If you want to see back-tested results on seconds chart, we will work on it, and we'll come back with a couple of strategies to showcase how, what kind of opportunities could have been exploited. The probability of a successful trade over a period of time also depends on the strategy deployed. So we'll come back to you maybe in another 2 weeks with a webinar solely dedicated to exploiting or scalping using seconds chart. इंडिकेटर लगाना होगा सेकंड चार्ट में? यस. तो आप इंडिकेटर्स भी लगा सकते हैं. देयर इज नो restriction on applying indicators. So let me just go back and showcase how that is possible. So let's try with Bank Nifty 47,600. So I'll take a 5 seconds chart over here, and we can try to apply an indicator, something like a MACD will do for the time being. So as you can see, we have also applied indicators on the 5 seconds chart. So you can very well do this and take it from here. If you're using indicators to trade and you want to take, you want to exploit opportunities like an MACD crossover here and something like till here, you can very well do that. Not a concern. What percentage profit is good to take on a 5 seconds time frame? Generally, options में trade करते वक्त anything more than 5-6% is also good because the charges are still low. It is a flat fee structure. So 5%, 10% trade also works in options when you're trading with 5 seconds time frame. The recording is available on YouTube, so you can go ahead and check our YouTube channel after an hour. It will be available. If we place an order for 3,000 quantity, can we square it off from positions directly? Yes, it is possible. Can we preset feature made available for percentage stop loss? I'm not sure I get the question. Loganathan, could you please repeat the question? Brokerage and everything will remain the same. There will be no changes in the brokerage. So it is flat 20 rupees per order. What about 1 minute time frame for scalping? 1 minute time frame पे भी हम लोग कर सकते हैं. No problem. However, there are a lot of traders, especially options traders, जो seconds time frame पे भी trade करना चाहते हैं. तो ऐसे scalpers के लिए हम लोगों ने seconds chart launch किया. Yes, charges will be flat at 20. Can we exit at market price? Absolutely. So कुछ order placement में कुछ change नहीं होता है. सिर्फ charting जो हम नया वाला charting launch किया है, सिर्फ उस charting में फर्क है. That is extra है. But along there is no difference in terms of charges or anything else. Yes, you can place bracket orders, cover orders on this too. So yeah, there are a lot of questions about how to handle slippage. So market orders लगाते वक्त आपको थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा, especially if you're trading very large volumes in options. So in that case, you can still place a limit order, and within 10 seconds, you can still place a limit order. It's not that you can't. So whenever you feel that a movement is starting or a turning is happening, feel free to place a limit order, and you don't have to be worried too much about slippage. Any strategy to share with us? हम लोग strategy बनाने के लिए थोड़ा सा time लगेगा, especially to discover strategies and backtest it thoroughly before coming onto the channel and talking about it. So in 2 weeks, we will come out with strategies too. This session is more to discuss what concerns you may have with 5 seconds chart and the launch of 5 seconds, 10 seconds and 15 seconds time frame. जो बहुत सारे लोग पूछते थे कि किस तरीके से मतलब इस्तेमाल करना पड़ेगा उसको, because many people were trying to use it on equity charts on a 5 seconds time frame, and we wanted to basically inform कि कहाँ पे इसको इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है. Will there be a lag in the data? Absolutely not. Everything is tick data. It is real time. With large slice buy orders with SL, I'm not able to exit with a single click of a button. I have to manually close all the SL positions first and then exit the position. Doing this is tiresome when you're scalping on a 5 seconds chart. How do we exit with a single click of a button in this case? So what you have to do is fairly simple. You have to place a sell order as an order slicing option. So tab ho jayega. Don't go to the account manager and try to click on the wrong button. Simply place a sell order with the order slicing ability. So then आपका फटाफट हो जाएगा. In seconds chart, are there gaps? Absolutely, there will be. थोड़ा छोटा मोटा gaps will be there, क्योंकि जब prices इतने जल्दी से यानी क्विकली इट कीप्स मूविंग, आपको क्या होता है, देयर विल बी बिड्स एंड आस्क में थोड़ा सा फर्क आ जाता है. सो फ्रॉम द प्रीवियस कैंडल क्लोज टू द नेक्स्ट कैंडल ओपनिंग, there can be jumps within that second. If there is the buyers and sellers meet at a different place, that small jump you can obviously see. That's one of the important things that you can notice with the 5 seconds chart. Is Heiken-Ishi suitable for this kind of scalping? Actually, yes. So I wouldn't like to talk about a specific chart type in this session, but I would like you to try it out because you can apply Heiken-Ishi on a 5 seconds chart and try to check yourself. ओवर ट्रेडिंग इज अ प्रॉब्लम. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोग ओवर ट्रेडिंग के बारे में बात तो कर रहे हैं. तो this is not a tool to encourage you to overtrade. So as traders, what we can, or as a platform, what we can do is give you everything that is possible from our side. However, the discipline that is required to not quickly try to scalp just because you have the 5 seconds time frame, the discipline should be there with all of us. So that way, a lot of platforms have 1 minute time frames, 3 minute time frames too. So to avoid over trading, that self-discipline must be there. However, a disciplined trader, when they are seeing a 1 minute time frame and उनको कहीं पे कुछ तो they want to find out what is happening even on smaller time frames because it's at a support level or it's at a resistance level. तो उस time पे if you want to take advantage of the 5 seconds chart, you can. So we are providing all the tools and technologies that we can develop at your disposal, and you will have to ensure that you use these tools appropriately. Can we add price alert? Absolutely, yes, you can, even on 5 seconds charts. So which chart to use, spot or futures chart for options trading? अगर आप options trading कर रहे हैं, तो generally it is recommended that you use the spot charts, and from then onwards you can also have a parallel options chart. Recording of the webinar, everything is available on YouTube under FYERS channel in the live section. Slippage does not happen due to internet speed. Slippage happens because of volume. So if you are facing internet issues, then the only solution is that we get better internet connections. For scalping, do we charge special brokerage? No, there is no special brokerage or anything charged for scalping or 5 seconds chart. It's just another time frame that is launched, so everything will remain the same. Which EMA SMA will be better for scalping? There is no standard fixed answer for that. Whatever works for you is better. What works for me might not work for you, and every trader will have their opinion. For insta option related queries, please post it on FYERS community. We will take it from there. Detailed walkthrough of FYERS app is available on our YouTube channel. Please come to the YouTube channel or go to YouTube and type FYERS app walkthrough. आपको वहीं पे मिल जाएगा. So next, coming to some of the questions that our audience have from YouTube. एल्गो ट्रेडिंग के लिए आपको एपीआई लेके you'll have to please post this on FYERS community. Our concerned team will take this up. Can we use it in future stock? हाँ, आप obviously इसको future stock पे भी डाल सकते हैं, but like I have said, it is not recommended that you use 5 seconds, 10 seconds on futures chart. Maybe you can try to use 30, 45 seconds or a minute chart, but futures पे I would generally not suggest using this at all. Can all indicators and strategies be applied? Absolutely, yes. When you're trading with seconds chart, you can use all indicators, all strategies that you want. It's just that the seconds chart, the time frame has been boiled down, right? So you'll have to kind of be mindful, not to get into over trading activities or try to एक ही दिन में every movement we'll have to capture. वो वाला mindset से थोड़ा सा बाहर रहना पड़ेगा. So I can see a lot of question for algo trading. Algo trading के लिए please आप independently आप FYERS API use कर सकते हैं. इसके लिए आप come to the documentation page or come to the FYERS website and go to the API section, or you can even reach out to us on FYERS community. We will guide you from there. For those of you who want to join Zoom from next time, आप अपना mail please regularly check करते रहिए. We do send emails asking our clients to join via Zoom with the Zoom link there. So you can join us on Zoom at that point. Can we add personal indicator on FYERS? Not really, not at the moment. What you can do is if you've developed an indicator using TradingView or something like that, log into TradingView using your FYERS account. As you're aware, that is possible. We have launched that several months ago. So you can apply it over there. Okay. So with that said, I think most of the questions the audience had, we have answered from our end. I hope that all of you who will be using the seconds chart going forward, use it wisely and make sure that you stay away from over trading very quickly on the seconds time frame, because it is exciting to see big movements happening within a few minutes using seconds chart. So we have to be mindful, careful, and we have to behave like professionals when we are approaching the markets. And that will be our two bits from our side for all of you. However, with the seconds chart, we hope that those who intend to do this will be benefited out of the new set of tools and the tech that we are enabling for all of you. So with that said, I hope to see all of you maybe in a future webinar. So great talking to all of you. Have a great day. Bye bye.